Listening practice. Alors, nous allons pratiquer le listening with Clarice. Hi, Clarice.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
All
How
right.
about you?
I am doing wonderful. Life is treating me
Okay.
well.
Yeah,
Very
that
good.
sounds good.
Definitely. On va y aller avec cet exercice de listening qui consiste à terminer la transcription d'un audio que nous avons ici. Nous allons travailler sur task 9, intermediate to advanced level. Okay, it says it's for less. That's the title. Très bien. Alors, donc nous avons l'audio et nous avons la transcription de l'audio. Donc, vous allez écouter l'audio. Je vais jouer l'audio entièrement dans un premier temps. C'est un audio de 36 secondes.
Yeah.
Yes. Donc, vous écoutez. Et puis, après, je vais jouer des parties de l'audio en boucle pour que vous puissiez terminer la transcription. Donc, on va procéder step by step. First gap, second gap, third gap, all the way up to the last gap, which is gap number 9. Is that okay?
Okay.
Very good.
Yeah.
So let's do it. Okay, can you see it?
Yes, I do.
I will just leave it here like this, and then you can zoom in and out on your device. Très bien. Alors, donc, nous utilisons l'outil de pratique Practice Tool AI Task 9. Let's go. Vous allez écouter attentivement et puis ensuite, vous allez épeler la réponse parce que je corrige non seulement votre compréhension, mais aussi l'orthographe. Et ici, il faut souligner que dans cet exercice-là, si vous avez tous les mots-clés, mais juste à cause d'un article qui n'est pas correct ou même l'espace, parce que c'est case sensitive, s'il y a juste un petit détail qui n'est pas correct, c'est considéré comme faux. And that will affect your overall.
It's very challenging.
Yeah. It is.
I try.
That's how you polish all aspects of your English, because that will also help with writing. So that's great. Okay, let's do it. On y va. I will loop the first part and then you tell me what you hear.
When you watch those chefs on TV, when you watch those chefs on TV, when you watch those chefs on TV, when you watch those chefs on TV.
Okay, what does he say?
Can you repeat that?
Okay, all right, so we are on gap 1. No problem, I'll repeat it.
When you watch those chefs on TV, 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 when you watch those chefs on TV.
Okay, did you get it?
When you watch.
Okay, how do you spell watch?
Watch. W.
Yeah.
A. T.
Yeah.
C. H.
Yeah. Ensuite, qu'est-ce qu'il y a après watch? Yes. When you watch what?
Story.
Okay, allez, on revient.
When you watch those chefs on TV. When you watch those chefs on TV. When you watch those chefs on TV. When you watch those chefs on TV.
Stories.
Ok, d'accord. Donc, je vais écrire ce que vous dites. Stories. How do you spell it?
S.
Ok.
T.
Comme histoire, c'est ça?
Yeah.
Stories comme... Okay, so keep spelling.
O. R.
Yeah.
T.
T? No, if you say stories, then it's going to be I-E-S.
Yeah. Stories.
Okay, so let's check it.
When you watch those chefs on TV. When you watch those chefs on TV.
Okay, all right. Anyway, so that's your answer. We can move on to gap 2. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, that's fine. On va checker ça après. Donc, on continue, on poursuit. We move on to gap 2. Let's continue.
Yeah.
Gap 2 now.
You would imagine you need to be fairly rich. You would imagine you need to be fairly rich. You would imagine you need to be fairly rich. You would imagine you need to be fairly rich. You would imagine you need to be fairly rich. You would imagine you need to be fairly rich. You would imagine you need to be fairly rich. You would imagine you need to be fairly rich.
Okay, have you got it?
I try.
Okay, yeah. What is it?
You will be matched.
Okay, donc après le you, c'est will. W-I-L-L.
Yeah. La contraction, yeah.
La contraction, comme ça? Non, en fait, c'est pas la forme négative. Non. Ah, ok, apostrophe double L.
Yeah.
Mais est-ce qu'il a la forme contractée? Parce que le will à la forme contractée a une prononciation spécifique, au fait. Voyons voir.
You will make.
C'est yo.
You need to be fairly rich. I would imagine you need to be fairly rich.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, will be matches.
OK. All right. Donc, on y va avec be, c'est ça? To be, comme être, n'est-ce pas?
Yeah.
OK. Ensuite, on a M.
Uh-huh.
A, T, C, H, E, S.
No.
C'est ce que vous avez dit, hein? Matches.
No, I think you will be. C'est pas matches, yeah?
Yeah. You'll be matches. OK.
Yeah, you need to be.
Corriger, hein? Je peux pas vous corriger maintenant.
Yeah.
You need. Right?
You need to be failure rich.
Okay. You need
to be.
To be what? That's where the issue lies. That's where the issue lies.
You need to be what?
Very word we have here. Yeah. I
rich.
Okay,
I think
D'accord. Donc, how do you spell it? Spell it, yeah. Let me know. I'll write whatever you say. Mm-hmm.
I think H.
H, yeah.
I.
Mm-hmm.
G.
G. Mm-hmm.
H.
Okay, H.
Rich.
Okay. And then rich, like this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, d'accord. Donc, on poursuit. Let's see. Yeah, I'll have some comments to make. I'll have some comments. But let's continue. That's interesting. You know, the good thing about this exercise, ce qui est intéressant avec cet exercice, c'est qu'il permet véritablement de constater nos limites en termes de listening. La différence entre la compréhension générale, general understanding, et puis la compréhension dans les détails. Si vous faites un exercice, vous faites ce type d'exercice et que vous avez 100%, ça veut dire qu'il y a de fortes chances que vous puissiez vous aussi parler exactement comme la personne l'a fait. Right? Exactly.
Yeah.
Donc, okay, very good. Let's do it. Let's continue.
Yeah.
Rich. The items they use to cook that lovely food are very expensive. Used to cook that lovely food are very expensive.
On va poursuivre avec le gap 3. Gap 3. Okay, so let's do it. On y va, c'est parti.
Food are very expensive. They're used to cook that lovely food are very expensive. They're used to cook. The items they use to cook that lovely food are very expensive. Items they use to cook that lovely food are very expensive. They're used to cook that lovely food are very expensive. Used to cook that lovely food are very expensive. 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 To cook that lovely food are very expensive.
Okay.
My class.
Did you get it?
Yeah. Yeah. My class. The item they use to cover lovely. Cover. Lovely food, very expensive.
Okay. Well. Lovely foods. You know, and this is exactly what I said earlier on. Sometimes you can get almost all the keywords, but because of a tiny mistake, you miss it.
Yeah, this is the point.
Yeah.
It's very challenging with this
Yeah.
material.
Yeah, it is. But, you know, when you work on it, you get to improve, you make progress, and then you get better scores. That tells you've actually made progress,
Yeah.
right? So that's the good thing about it. If you keep pushing, and then you get better scores, if your score increases or your scores increase as you complete tasks, that definitely means you're making progress. That's the good thing about it, because it's tough, it's not easy. Allez, donc, pour le moment, on va passer des commentaires. On va continuer avec le gap 4. Now.
Mais expensive n'avait pas écrit.
Ah bon?
Ici?
Après
to cover lovely food, very expensive.
OK, all right, d'accord, très bien.
Yeah.
Allez, on poursuit avec le gap 4. My class is... Let's see what we've got here.
Is all about teaching people. Class is all about teaching people. My class is all about teaching people how to cook really well. My class is all about teaching people how to cook really well. Used to cook that lovely food are very expensive. My class is all about teaching people how to cook really well. My class is all about teaching people how to cook really well. My class is all about teaching people how to cook really well. My class is all about teaching people how to cook really well. My class is all about teaching people how to cook really well. My class is all about teaching people how to cook really well. Class is all about teaching people how to cook really well. My class is all about teaching people how to cook really well. My class is all about teaching people how to cook really well.
Okay, what does he say here?
He say, my class is all about teaching people how to cook really well.
Ah, sounds good.
Yeah.
All about teaching
people how to
Okay.
how to cook.
How do you spell cook?
C O O key.
Only one O?
No, two O.
O. Okay. And then
key.
K, right?
K. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then what comes after cook?
Really well.
Okay.
Really well with very.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So. Great.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see what we've got next.
Little money. It's amazing how easy it is.
All right. So now we're going to move on to gap 5. Out of 9.
Yeah.
When I started the course, I was happy to get 5 or 6 students. Easy it is. When I started the course, I was happy is. When I started the course is. When I started the course is. When I started the course, I was happy to get 5 or 6. Easy it is. When I started the course. 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 When I started the course.
Okay.
When I started the course,
okay, you got it. Okay. What is it? When I
started the course.
Okay. How do you spell it?
It in the past.
Yeah.
R.
Yeah.
T.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then?
The course.
Yeah, spell it. I'm checking your spelling. Yeah.
Yeah, the course. C O
Yeah.
le U. Et là, on dit
You.
quoi?
You.
U
You.
R.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
S E.
Okay. Started the
Yeah.
course. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. Let's
Mhm.
continue. Let's see what else
I
we've got.
was happy to get. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. 5 or 6 students,
Yeah.
right? Students.
Yeah.
Was happy to get 5 or 6 students, but now the class is full and I have a wait.
Okay, so we're gonna move on to gap 6 now. Here we go with gap
Yeah.
6.
6. Yeah.
Waiting list. I'm glad now the class is full and I have a waiting list. I'm glad, but now the class is full and I have a waiting list. But now the class is full and I have a waiting
No.
list.
Please,
But
coach.
now the class is
Please.
full and I have a waiting list.
Mhm.
But now the class is
No, sis.
Yeah.
Repeat. But now. Yeah. Replay, please, coach.
students. But now the class is full and I have a waiting list. But now the class is full and I have a waiting list. But now the class is full. But now the class is full. But now the class is full.
Yes.
But now
Yeah,
the class is full. But now the class is full.
Yeah. What is it that he says?
The class is full.
The class
It's full.
Uh-huh.
It's,
How do you
it's
spell
full. F
Yeah, F.
U
F-U. U.
U.
It sounds U. Yeah.
Yeah. 2 L.
Double L. Okay. The class is full.
If I did.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Good. It's going well. All right. Let's continue. Let's see what else we have here.
And I have a waiting list.
Okay.
Quel numéro?
This is gap 7. Gap 7. Number 7.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah. I'm around.
Okay. Very good. So now we're moving on to gap 7. All right.
7. Yeah.
All right. So let's get it. Let's do it.
Mhm.
Gap 7.
And
Second. Okay. Let's do it.
The class is full and I have a waiting list. Full and I have a waiting list. 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 And I have a waiting list.
Okay. Qu'est-ce qu'il dit? What does he say?
wow.
That's fast, right?
and
That's fast, isn't it?
and I
And I have, yeah.
West.
Okay.
West.
How do you spell it? How do you spell it?
Hey, this is the
That's-
problem.
That's where I catch you. That's exactly where I catch you.
Whoa. I don't
Yeah.
know if
Okay,
West. I
fine.
think W.
W, yes.
A
A. Mm-hmm.
S
S.
T
T.
E.
E.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Less.
Uh-huh. The second word, how do you spell it?
Less. L.
Yeah.
E.
Mhm.
WS.
OK. Alors, waste, le waste qu'on a écrit ici, ce sont les ordures. C'est ce que ça signifie.
Ah.
Mm.
Uh-huh.
So I'll make comments later on. All right. So that's your answer. We good. Let's
Mhm.
move on to Cap
Mhm.
8. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Hey, I'm
let's
glad.
do it. Let's do it. Let's get there.
Mhm.
I'm glad it's so popular. I feel as though I'm really I'm glad it's so popular. I feel as though I'm really hitting list. I'm glad it's so popular. I'm glad it's so popular. I'm glad it's so popular. I feel as though I'm really helping people at a time when they have. I'm glad it's so popular. I feel as though I'm really helping people. I'm glad it's so popular. I feel as though I'm really helping people. I'm glad it's so popular. I feel as though I'm really helping people. I'm glad it's so popular. I feel as though I'm really helping people. 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 I feel as though I'm really helping people.
Yeah.
Okay. What does he say?
I feel at least.
At least.
Huh?
Okay.
I
So
feel
how
it.
do you spell feel?
Feel sentir. F.
Mm-hmm.
W-E. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
L.
Yeah, I feel. Okay.
At least. Au moins.
Oh, okay. At. And then how do you
At
spell
least.
list?
L.
Mm-hmm.
I.
Yeah.
A.
Mm-hmm.
S-T.
ST. Okay. So
Yeah.
at least au moins, that's exactly how it's written. That's the spelling.
Yeah.
Now, I don't
Mhm.
know if this is exactly what he says here, right? So
No.
that's maybe where the issue lies. Okay, so no
Mhm.
comment. Let's move on to the last gap. Yeah,
Yeah.
gap 9.
Yeah,
Gap
yeah.
9, gap
Mhm.
9, gap 9. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, so let's see if that increases your final score.
Mm.
At a time when they have to save as much money as they really helping people at a time when they have to save as much money as they can. And I feel as though I'm really helping people at a time when they have to save as much money as they can. And that's great.
Mm.
I feel as though
No.
I'm really helping people at a time when they have to save as much money as they can. People at a time when they have to save as much money as they can. At a time when they have to save at a time when they have to save as much money as they can. At a time when they have to save as much money as they can. At a time when they have to save as much money as they can. At a time when they have to save as much money as they can. At a time when they have to save as much money as they can. At a time when they have to save as much money as they can. At a time when they have to save as much money as they can. At a time when they have to save as much money as they can. At a time when they have to save as much money as they can.
Did you get
And
it?
that's great.
En partie.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah. That's the time when I've to save.
Okay, so is it that's the time? Is that it?
Yeah, that's the time when I've to save.
Okay, when I have
I
like this
yeah. To save.
to save. Yeah.
Quelque chose qui manque là, much money.
Uh-huh. Okay. All right. Let's see.
At a time when they have
Yeah.
to save as much money as they can. And that's great.
As much money as much money
Uh-huh.
as much money as I can
Is it
as they
I?
can as they can
Uh-huh. Okay.
yeah
As they
yeah
can.
yeah
Okay. It's too bad that this thing wants it to be all perfect. You know,
Mhm.
sometimes you've got it partially,
Mhm.
just like you said it, but because of minor mistakes or even serious mistakes,
Yeah.
the 5
Mhm.
correct words don't count
Yeah.
over. Yeah,
Mhm.
the maybe 6 or 7. So
Mhm.
anyway,
Mhm.
that's it.
Yeah,
Let's see the final verdict. Let's see what you've got.
that's
Are you
it.
confident about your work? Do you think you're gonna get a good score or at least a pass mark?
Mhm. No idea.
No idea.
Yeah.
Well. Okay, so
Well, well,
tell
well.
me, yeah. That's tricky. That's tricky anyway. What are your
Mhm.
impressions after completing the task? Do you think it was easy? Because we
No, no,
selected the intermediate to advanced level.
no, it's not easy, coach. It's very challenging with this kind of material.
Yeah.
Comment dire, il est sans cœur là. Hein?
Yeah.
It's not a human.
Heartless. Oh, come
It's
on.
very,
You know,
it's very, very firm. Hmm?
yeah, but English itself is sort of heartless, if we can call it so. You know, those who start to learn a language among native speakers with a
Yeah.
higher level tend to make more and faster progress than the average person. So if you
Yeah.
go to China, you have no clue about Chinese.
Mhm.
You don't even know how to say hi in Chinese Mandarin, right?
Mhm.
And well, you spend months and maybe a year over there.
Mhm.
You won't even need to reach a year. Over a few months, if you're really involved, if you're really involved in touch with the locals, you'll pick up a few words. You will understand the structure without even taking Chinese classes. You will be able to communicate with people, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's
Mhm.
it, pretty much. This is so. I
Yeah.
mean, higher complexity tends
Mhm.
to mean faster
Yeah.
progress,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? Even
Mhm.
linguistically speaking, there's a theory behind it. It's called the comprehensible input theory by Stephen Krashen. It's basically
Mhm.
you know, using materials that are at a slightly higher level, let's say the next level, if we want to rank or rate, classify the levels
Mhm.
on the based on the European scale of A0 to C2, then it's
Yeah.
gonna be an A2 learner using
Yeah.
B2 materials, or a
Mm.
B2 learner using B2. An A2 learner using B1 materials, a B1 learner using B1 plus materials, or B2 materials, and so on and so forth to learn faster. So that's more or less
Yeah.
what we're doing here. All right. Okay,
Okay.
very
Mhm.
good. Time of truth. Allez, c'est parti. On va checker votre score. Oh,
Oh.
33%. Come on. I
Huh?
mean, congratulations, though. Congratulations.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
you did
Yeah.
well.
Mm.
Look,
Yeah.
let me
Yeah.
check. I'm gonna clap.
Yeah.
I'm gonna clap for you. Let me check.
Yeah.
I have my clap. I have my applause here. Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. Very good. So good job. You tried.
Okay. Thank you, coach. Yeah.
Yeah, it
Mhm.
wasn't easy, but you've tried, and
Yeah.
at least
Yeah.
you made it somewhere close to 50%, which is not bad. Allez, donc on va checker
Mhm.
les résultats. Quand vous vous exercez ici pour voir vos erreurs, vous cliquez
Mhm.
ici sur la croix, right? Vous cliquez
Okay.
sur la croix. Là, ça va afficher vos erreurs et les corrections. Par exemple, là où vous avez dit watch stories, c'est
Yeah. Yeah.
watch those chefs on TV. C'est la liaison qui vous a.
Section. Section TV.
Chefs on TV, vous voyez?
Okay. Yeah. Oh,
C'est ça.
chef. Okay. I see.
Voilà. C'est la liaison qui vous a trompé, au fait. C'est ça. Et c'est pourquoi
Okay.
c'est très intéressant, surtout en
Oh
practice
là
mode.
là.
Voilà.
Mhm.
Alors, donc, on réécoute,
When you watch those chefs on TV,
right? when you watch those
Mm,
chefs on TV, this is a
yeah,
British.
those, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Okay, très bien.
Mm-hmm.
The second gap, you said you'll be matches. So what he said is you would imagine. Okay, so it's would. You would
Imagine.
imagine.
Yeah.
Exactly. You would imagine you
Okay.
need to be fairly rich. Okay.
Okay.
Exactly. Donc c'est ce qu'il dit
Mm-hmm.
ici.
You would imagine you need to be fairly rich.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
OK. Et puis ensuite, lorsqu'il dit the items they use, vous avez dit to cover lovely food, very expensive. It's going to be to
Yeah.
cook. Okay, to cook that lovely food are very expensive. That's what he says.
The items they use
Okay.
to cook that lovely food are very expensive.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Okay.
That's what he says here. Okay, allez, on poursuit.
Yeah.
Gap 4, you've got it. And that was a long one.
Yeah.
So good job. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Gap 4.
Thank you. Thank you.
Gap 5, you know,
Yeah.
you fire right in the middle. You got it. Gap 6.
Yeah. Thank
Okay,
you,
so
God.
this one got you, number 7. Donc ici, c'est waiting
Yeah.
list. Okay, liste d'attente, une liste d'attente.
My class, very
Waiting
little
list.
money.
Mhm.
It's amazing how easy it is. When I started the course, I was happy to get 5 or 6 students, but now the class is full and I have a waiting list.
Mhm.
I'm glad it's
Voilà, donc waiting list. Okay. En anglais américain, nous on
Waiting
dira waiting list. Exactly.
Oh, okay. Oh là là.
Voilà. Et puis ensuite
Oh.
il dit I feel as though. Donc c'était pas at least, c'était as though. C'est comme si. Au fait, j'ai
Yeah.
l'impression que c'est ce que ça signifie en contexte. Hein? I feel as though.
I-
Right? Je vous mets ça.
so
Okay.
popular.
Okay.
I feel as though I'm really helping people
Right.
at a time when they have to
As
save as
Voilà.
much.
yeah.
I feel as though I'm
Yeah.
really helping people.
Voilà, c'est ça.
Okay.
Maintenant, ensuite,
As the.
voilà.
Mhm.
Ensuite, il dit at a time when they have to save as much money as they can. That's what he says here.
At a
Mhm.
time when they have to save as much money as they can. And that's
Uh-huh.
great.
Good.
Mhm.
Good. So yeah, now you've got it. Now you've got it. De toute façon, après, vous pouvez reprendre. Hein. Reprenez cet exercice plus tard. Voilà.
Yeah.
Vous reprenez ça plus tard et au moins vous aurez un 80%, ce qui n'est pas mal, ou sinon 100%, parce que maintenant vous avez les détails. Donc on va lire, on va réviser le texte ensemble maintenant, synchronisé avec l'audio. So let's check it.
Yeah.
Ok, donc voici ce qu'il dit.
When you watch those chefs on TV, you would imagine you need to be fairly rich. The items they use to cook that lovely food are very expensive. My class is all about teaching people how to cook really well with very little money. It's amazing how easy it is. When I started the course, I was happy to get 5 or 6 students, but now the class is full and I have a waiting list. I'm glad it's so popular. I feel as though I'm really helping people at a time when they have to save as much money as they can, and that's great.
Good. Voilà. Donc, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay. Donc, vous pouvez sélectionner une partie et puis réécouter. Ici, par exemple.
My class is all about teaching people how. My class is all about teaching well with very little money. Well, with
Voilà.
very little
Ça,
money.
c'est
I'm
très bon
glad
pour le
it's so
shadowing.
popular. I'm glad it's so popular.
C'est très bon pour le shadowing. Okay. On va prendre juste quelques petites phrases et puis vous allez répéter après le speaker en copiant son accent, pas forcément sa voix parce qu'il a une voix masculine, mais en copiant son accent et sa prononciation. OK? Allez, on y va avec cette phrase. Comment vous le lisez? Essayez de lire ça déjà de vous-même. La partie sélectionnée ici. Ça. How would you say it? Say it with your most natural pronunciation.
Yeah. I'm glad it's so popular.
Okay, now we're gonna add emotions. We're gonna add emotion. We're gonna make it how can I put it? We're gonna make it emphatic, right? We're gonna make it emphatic. Yes. I'm glad. So there is a rise in the intonation. I'm glad it's so popular.
I'm glad it's so popular.
Okay, so
I'm I'm glad
Yeah.
it's so popular. Yeah.
Let's listen to how he says it.
I'm glad it's so popular. I'm glad it's so popular. I'm glad it's so popular.
I'm glad it's so popular. Yeah.
Exactly. OK. Allez, on va prendre par exemple, voilà, ici. How do you rate this one?
Well, with very little money.
It's little. In British English, it's little. Yes.
Little.
You know,
How much is little?
Ouais, ici,
Yeah.
ici, ce que vous dites, ça tend plus vers la prononciation américaine.
Yeah.
Voilà.
Well,
C'est
if we,
little.
yeah, little, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, with very little money.
Yeah.
Well, with
Well,
very little money.
Oh, okay. Well,
Exactly.
with very little money.
Well,
Well.
with very little money.
Little.
Exactly.
Well. Yeah.
Very
well.
good.
With very little money. Yeah.
Exactly. OK. Alors,
Yeah.
je pense qu'à ce stade-là, vous avez parfaitement compris ce qu'il dit. Mais juste au cas où, on va checker maintenant la traduction, parce que la traduction aussi est disponible après avoir terminé l'exercice. Vous avez la traduction. Donc, on va cliquer sur Show French Translation. OK. Alors, voici la traduction ici. Donc, lorsqu'il dit « When you watch those chefs on TV », quand tu regardes ces chefs à la télévision, you would imagine you need to be fairly rich. Tu imagines qu'il faut être assez riche. Donc, le fairly, assez très. OK. The items, ainsi de suite. Donc, là, on a tous les détails. Donc, ça nous permet de réviser tout, apprendre du vocabulaire en contexte. Et puis, ce qui est intéressant, c'est qu'on peut aussi retrouver ici, quand on revient sur Exit to Results Page. OK, here's the result page. Alors, quand on arrive ici, on ne peut plus revenir aux fautes qui ont été corrigées. La liste des erreurs et des corrections, là, ça, on la perd quand on va à la prochaine page. La page de transcription et de traduction. Mais par contre, quand on descend ici, on clique sur See Vocabulary Bank. Là, vous aurez maintenant accès au tableau dans lequel vous allez retrouver les mots-clés. OK? Voilà. Donc,
vocabulaire.
Exactly. Here's your vocabulary bank. On a vu tout à l'heure fairly rich qui signifie assez riche. Donc, items, ce sont des articles, des objets. The items they use to cook. Lovely food, nourriture délicieuse. All about. My class is all about teaching people. On sait que ça signifie entièrement consacré à. Liste d'attente. OK, très bien. Alors, ce qui est intéressant, on a aussi nos speaking questions. On va répondre au moins à l'une des questions, pourquoi pas. OK?
Voilà,
on va répondre au moins à l'une des questions de speaking practice ici. Mais après le speaking practice, vous pouvez le faire aussi sur le site directement, parce que quand vous revenez ici et que vous allez dans speaking, vous avez votre moteur de recherche, le search bar. Et puis, vous pouvez retrouver des questions similaires à ça. Hein. Vous écrivez le terme clé. Par exemple, on va dire bakery classes. OK? Si on met bakery classes, il y a 5 questions qui seront générées. Et de ces 5 questions-là, on aura certainement au moins une ou deux questions qu'on va juger intéressantes. What inspired you to start offering bakery? OK, supposing that you did and everything. OK? OK, very good. Donc, on fait ça. Quand vous cliquez ici, vous enregistrez votre voix. Après, vous cliquez ici, vous sauvegardez. Et puis, vous aurez votre feedback avec les fautes corrigées et tout, une note sur 20, etc. Bon, pour le moment, c'est pas à ça qu'on s'intéresse. Donc, on revient au listening. Et puis, on va répondre à l'une des questions que nous avons ici. And that will be it. Alors, on va prendre la première question, hein, par exemple. OK? Why do you think believe, non, bon, pas forcément. Je vais vous laisser choisir une question. Vous allez choisir une question.
Why do you think many people believe cooking good food is expensive? Après, do you think it's possible to eat well on a small budget? Yeah, I think. Yes, I think because you need to have to to have just the politic.
Mhm.
I can say in Africa, we, as a mother, I
Mhm.
can cook something which appear very very expensive, but with my political of mother, as a mother, I know that it's not very expensive. I can just use my political of mother. Yeah.
Mhm. What do you mean by political of matter?
Uh, mother is very smart. Yeah.
Ah, okay. So
Yeah.
so are you referring to tricks, or to give me more details about it, by as about what you mean by
Yeah.
or policies, something like that. Give me an example of the trick
Yeah,
you're
because
referring to.
there is I can say there is the place where food cost very expensive, but as a mother I need
Yeah.
to comment dire,
Yeah, you to draw, you
to
draw on your
find.
experience, and you use tricks to
Yeah, yeah,
save
yeah,
money and
yeah,
kind of things
yeah,
like that.
yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah. For
I understand.
some mother, this kind of food meal will cost very expensive for, but for me, I
Mhm.
can make it with just
Exactly.
yeah, yeah,
Budget. Yeah,
yeah, yeah, budget.
definitely. So you draw on your experience. You use tricks. You use your matter tricks, as you said. Great.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
That's great. Alors, comment est-ce qu'on dit en
yeah.
anglais faire le marché? Aller faire le marché, acheter de la nourriture. Il y a un verbe qu'on utilise
Stop, yeah.
avec un nom spécifique pour se référer au fait de pas juste faire des achats, mais acheter de la
Make
nourriture,
shopping,
tout ce qui est alimentaire. Voilà, on a shopping,
yeah.
mais c'est pas juste shopping.
Make
C'est pas juste
shopping,
shopping. Comment? Come again?
make shopping.
Make shopping, non. Déjà, avec shopping, ça sera to go shopping. Le verbe, c'est to go shopping.
Yeah, yeah, go
Like
shopping.
this.
Yeah.
Go shopping. Ça, c'est faire des achats, n'est-ce pas? Mais
Faire
quand on
des
dit go
achats.
shopping, ça peut être aller acheter des habits, acheter.
Marcher.
Voilà. Maintenant, exact. Il y a un petit nom, quand vous allez l'ajouter, le nom qui signifie aussi épices, les épices en général.
Oui, c'est ce qui me.
C'est pas épices de
là
épicé,
là.
hein, quand on dit spicy sauce, c'est pas ça. C'est l'autre qui commence par G. It starts with G.
Yeah, I know this name, but it slipped my mind.
Exactly.
Coach, yeah.
Yeah.
Grocery.
Exactly. Grocery.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Grocery shop. Yeah.
Exactly. So grocery shopping, to go grocery shopping.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shopping. Yeah.
Exactly. And I love the expression, the phrase you used just now. You said it slipped my mind.
It slipped my mind. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's good English. You're speaking advanced English here. Congratulations.
Yeah.
You're
thank
making
you.
progress. This is commendable. Good job.
Thank you, coach. Thank you.
You're welcome. That's it.
I'm just to be confident.
Exactly.
Just yeah,
Confidence is everything,
yeah,
and that's
yeah.
what happens when you start to
Sometimes I've a doubt. Yeah, I doubt. Yeah.
It's okay. It happens sometimes. This is not our mother tongue, so we can make mistakes, we can have doubts, and the most important thing is to be patient, consistent, and do the right thing every day. Daily practice, and that's it. All right, so that's it. Thanks for your time. It's always a pleasure. Let's meet again. Bye for now. Have a nice day.
Okay, catch you later.
All
Bye.
right, thanks. Bye.
Bye.